Lloyd Vehicle Consulting t-shirts, mugs and stickers are now available. Please click on the Google link in the description below to purchase your very own. Good morning. Today is the 23rd of April and here we are at Cofton Park in Birmingham for the Pride of Longbridge event. It's still quite early yet. The show officially opened I think about 30 seconds ago, so not everybody is here, but here I am on stand 16. This is the Rover 45 Owners Club, and I've got my bonnet closed because right next to me, although look at these fetching stickers that you can now buy and the other merchandise that is available. I'm part next to my friend Wayne's 45 V6, which is, well, it's in better cosmetic condition than mine. It looks very nice on video, my car. I have had it cleaned. I even had the tyres shined. But Wayne's car is a sort of different matter altogether. It is immaculate. We're going to have a look and see about some of the things he's done to it. Here we have this steering wheel which matches the leather inside. We've got an old Nokia 3210, like one my mother used to have in 2001. Also got the wood on the gear gaiter and on the handbrake lever. We've got this Rover stencil on the headrests here. You can see the door cards have actually been replaced to this car. They've got sort of a paisley pattern to them. I'm just going to open the door if that's all right, Wayne. So we're just going to see as well the these door cards in more detail. They do actually sag quite badly. We also had this wood fitted to the rear ones and the front ones. This is actually off a sort of an earlier car, because these Project Drive style cars didn't actually come with things like this badge here. Also, we've got some cushions in the back there, so it's looking very nice today. These badges here are actually off a 75. They weren't actually fitted, but they look quite nice. Also got custom sticker here. Got a little weather shield at the front. A sort of cover for the battery. And he's even got a new one of these power steering reservoir sort of top things here. He's very certain that people won't be touching his car, and so I'm going to comply as well. That's the reason I've not got my bonnet up, because my engine doesn't look as nice as that. In all intents and purposes, these cars are mechanically sort of virtually identical. This is a late 2002 car, so it's very similar in this particular way to mine, but far better cosmetic condition, of course. This is another car that's been on my channel. This belongs to Mr. Paul Neats, who's just over there. Hello, sir.
Not my car, sir.
What's they look the same. There are two identical ones of these. One of them I've driven and one of them I haven't. So we'll just go down here and have a look at Paul's car. And the other Paul is here too. Hello, sir. We'll start with this one. So yeah, Paul and Paula bought their cars. This one was at the Buntingford Car Show last September, and it's a ZS 120. This engine cover I think is off an MG 6 or something, or it's custom. But we wouldn't have come like this. They had a far more sort of bare looking engine bay originally. So yeah, 1.8K series, 120 horsepower, hence the 120 name. I think this is a 2005, I can't remember exactly. A lot of people have personal plates on their cars, and Paul's no exception to that. Three-faced 45 here, but this one's been, should we say, lightly modified. Look at that interior. We've got the got the sort of yellow at the top of the door cards. So there we go. I imagine with this has got a Lotus Elise spec engine in it, so it'll be a 1.8. This is the VVC version, so I think this will be very fast, viewers. Standard engine would have been about 160 horsepower. I'm not sure what it produces now. It's probably quite a lot. So here we are with a car I actually did drive back in 2020. This is another 2005 MG ZS 180. The strut brace is actually something that I think the MG RS offer in their catalogue. I don't know if it makes a difference to the handling of the car. It probably does. This was very, very stiff when I drove it, I must say. If I keep talking about cars that have appeared on my channel, viewers, I'm afraid I probably won't remember to actually put the links to the reviews. You'll just have to find them, because otherwise I'm going to be here all day. Similar car to mine, although this has an engine that we can't talk about, I'm afraid, viewers, because we don't talk about diesels on this channel. It's a very early 45. It's on an X, so it's a 2000. The earliest ones of all were on V plates. But this is a pretty early one. Still got the sort of things like the little badge there. I don't know what spec that is actually. Could be lots. Oh, a German registration, MG ZS. I think this is a 180 because it's got the twin exhausts. Yes, it is. Again, a facelift one. There's lots of facelifted ZS's here today. It's a mean-looking bumper, isn't it? Facelifted ZR with purple wheels. Interesting. Oh, it's got parking sensors and a twin exhaust pipe there. That could be quite fast. Another early 45 here with an MG steering wheel. Interesting.
That's him wanting to go home now.
We've got the K series in here. I don't know what capacity that is. Actually, externally, these all look kind of the same view as if it between a 1.4, 1.6, 1.8. So I'm not actually sure. We do have a nice leather interior. And it's got the early dials in it, which were phased out in 2002. And the illuminated keyring, which I wish my car had, but that was deleted as part of Project Drive. Let's go and have a look at some MG ZTs. Many MG ZTs and Rover 75s. This one's got the premium bumper on it. Would this possibly be a 75 V8, viewers? Why, yes it would. And oh, it's got a beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior, viewers. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying that quite a lot today. I do apologise, by the way, for the wind noise. It's pretty bad here, but there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. That is a lovely colour. Now, what I've learned about these 75 Tourers is that in the V8 specification they are exceptionally rare. And oh yes, more beige leather interiors. I do like a nice beige leather interior. 260s group. So I mean, it's got lots and lots of V8 on this time. Very good. That's very nice. The grille. It's most commonly found on a V8, but you could actually buy that. It's called a premium bumper as an option, but that's a genuine V8. Another V8 here. This time it's a ZT. I think the most common type of V8 between the 75s and the ZTs was the ZT. That's a post facelift, so it'll be between 2004 and 5. This is the pre-facelift ZT385. This has got a supercharged one. Very nice. So yeah, they did make some 75 V8s and ZT260s. It was the standard name for them, but some people have upped the power a little bit from 260 to 385, 400, that kind of thing. So you can see the difference between the post facelift there and the pre-facelift here. Also got another 75 V8 and you've guessed it, viewers, another beige leather interior with piping and wood. Clearly in the right place, viewers, because I do like a nice beige leather interior. Very good idea to get a reversing camera on your 75 because it's difficult to see out the back. So it would have said ZT160 on these as standard like this. This one is it's a red interior. That's interesting. This one is a 2004 to 5 on the 54. Another pre-facelift one here. I don't know which of the wheels I prefer, to be honest, viewers. I mean, they all look nice. Yeah, twin exhaust. There we go. Excellent. Ooh. ZTT with X-Power. Same colour, I think, as the one that I actually drove. Although, wait, it wasn't a 260 or V8 like this. It was just a 190. That was a pre-face. This is obviously a facelift. Look at the colour of this one, Viv. That's very nice. Beautiful. Oh, and it's green on the inside. That's amazing. You can see just on the middle of the dash there, it does say V8. Might we have this one be able to start up? 27 to 217 made. Very good. Oh yes, obviously in the right place at the right time. That sounds very good. Another lovely ZT. This one's obviously a bit of an upgrade to 300 horsepower. And of course, you've got the Mustang there, because it is actually an engine that was used in the Mustang. Another one of these ZTTs. In fact, this whole stand is 75 and ZTs and ZTTs with the V8. That's a really early facelift on an 04. I'm going to have to relatively speed my way up here because we're actually seeing the same sort of examples of the same car here. It's just some of them have Rover badges, some of them MG badges. Another ZT260. I don't ever realised that there were so many of them, but then I should have really known about that, shouldn't I? Oh. Another 75 V8, another beige leather interior. More chrome mirror caps. Absolutely fantastic. Bore twin exhaust pipes. It's funny, the 75's got a slightly different exhaust pipe because the bumper's different, just like on my 45 V6. Another one here that's pre-facelift. Ooh, BK5. This could have been owned actually by MG Rover themselves if it's that plate. So a very late one, because sadly the whole MG Rover company collapsed. I think it was something like 7th or 9th of April, or something like that. This one's got Summit Garage plates on it. Interesting. We are big fans of Summit Garage on this channel, viewers. I can't decide what colour I prefer. I better keep going. This is a late registration. This is a 56. Production did stop in April 2005, but they did keep registering them because, well, it took a while to sell all the cars off, and also people just didn't seem to want them very much. This is probably from maybe SMC and Slough or Reading, though, judging by that plate. There were a couple of cars also completed on the administrators, but they're not very many of those. It's a very late pre-facelift, this one, if it's on an 04. I think the facelift came in sort of about March 04, so be a late one for a pre-facelift. This one, look at this iridescent colour. This is absolutely crazy. Wow. Monochrome showcase, bittersweet IZ chrome active. Very good. Wow, that is extraordinary. More V8 goodness with just a kind of custom spoiler on there. That rattling, by the way, viewers, is this is a ZT pulling a trailer. ZTT BX04 again, might have been an MG Rover owned car, maybe a press car or a management car or something like that. Oh, this wind, viewers, I'm so sorry. Right. These are the same colour. Yes, they are both the same colour. Excellent. Is that Morris for Teddy Bear? I wonder how many of those I'm going to be seeing today.
That's mine.
Brilliant. Now this is a car that you would have seen in part 0, the preliminary Shambolic Shuffle. MG ZT V8 SE monogram Typhoon, 4 of 12 built, 1 of 1 supercharged V8 400. So we've had power output increased from 260 to 400 brake horsepower of this car. And we've got a nice green slam panel in here too. MG ZT 385, so this one's had a bit more power too. So this is what the engine looks like with a Roush supercharger on it. They wouldn't have come as standard like that, the 260s were just normally aspirated. This one's for sale. Let's have a look. There we go. So Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power channel says this one here could be yours. Very good. 54 plates, more 54 plates. Let's have a look. This one here. It's interesting. That's that colour again. I think it's called Trophy Blue, this colour, from what I can remember. Yes, the final one. This pre-facelift. More Mustang badges. And let's serve at 2 stands. We'd better keep shuffling our way around because we've got a lot more to see. 2005 MG ZS. I don't know if this is a 110 or a 120. Could actually be a 110, which is a 1.6. They're quite rare actually. Again, 55 plates, so obviously registered a fair bit after the bankruptcy, September onwards in 2005. MG ZT pre-facelift. Might be very helpful to tell me what engine capacity this is. No, this could be a number of them. This could just be the ZT120 actually. This however is ZT190, which is the type that I drove. Yes, Wayne's just congratulating me on my shambolic shuffling. ZT190, interesting colour, like it's a deep purple colour. So similar to one that I drove back on No Budget Reviews in December 2019. It's a long time ago now. That was a ZTT though. That was the Tourer model. This is just for saloon. Ooh, 75 for sale. I don't know exactly what year this is. It's probably a Project Drive car because the rear badges on the flanks have been deleted. £2,500. This could be yours. Chrome mirror finishes. I mean, we've almost got a beta for interior, so we're not too far off. Hopefully, it's not got an engine we can't talk about. Now this one has got a beta. It's got a beta for interior, but we don't talk about diesels on this channel, viewers. So, despite the beta for interior, we're going to have to keep going. We can't talk about that. More ZT goodness, but that looks like the BMW engine we can't talk about, so we'll have to continue. Very, very, very nice British Racing green one here. That's very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I do like that, viewers. We like dark green very much. But if this has got a information plaque, 160 plus 2.5 V6 from 2004. Ooh, this is quite an early one. This is quite early for the Z cars. I think the original ones are on a Y plate actually. Please do not touch, but please do take photographs. I presume I can also take video. The 14th press car. Excellent. So it's a ZT190 plus. Yes, very good. Very, very good. Sort of thing that we like very, very much, viewers. 2002 MG ZT. Hopefully the engine's not forbidden in this one. This one's an auto, so that would be. I can't remember what they're called, the auto ones. I think they have a ZT. It was a 160, I think. I might be wrong, viewers. I'm often very, very wrong about this sort of thing. More ZS goodness. I think that's could be a ZS 180 actually. This one certainly is with twin exhaust pipes. Both, of course, post facelift ones. We'll have a look at the front of them in a second. Another ZT 190 pre-facelift. And have a look at the beautiful KV6 under here. This gentleman's taking this photograph. Thank you. There we go. So it's actually a bit more packed into the engine bay of a ZT or a 75 as opposed to a ZS. Yes, I was right. This is a ZS 180. The engine bay looks very similar to my 45 V6, and there's a reason for that, because they're virtually the same car underneath. There's lots of little tweaks. This is a larger chassis engine and more power. Brakes are different, wheels are different, different to the body kit. Body kit you can see here is really sort of picked out on the screen, so that's kind of helpful. Right, more ZRs, ZSs and ZT. Let's take a look at this one. Now, the ZS 180 actually did come in hatchback and saloon form. This is a hatch. The hatches are actually much rarer than the saloons for the ZS 180s, although in comparison with a 45 V6, the ZS 180s are far more common, but they're more valuable. ZTT here, facelift, 2004 to 5, although that's, I think, got a forbidden fuel engine in it, so we shall have to walk away, unfortunately. Another ZS here, pre-facelift this time, 2004 plate. I don't know what this one is. Oh, it's another ZS 180. ZR here, 2004 to 5 registration. I have another little friend on the dash as well. Hello. We've got another one of these sort of, I think, monogram colours, this one. Yes, monogram toilet, 6 of 10, very good. This is a ZR 160, so it'll have the 1.8 VVC engine in it. So that will fly very nicely, viewers. Parking sensors, that one too. Another ZS 180, 2004 to 5 registration. It's one of the facelift ones. We're going to see lots of these today, aren't we, viewers? Ooh, an MG Express, very, very good. The van version of the MG ZR was called the Express, and you could get it with, I think, even the 1.8 VVC engine. In fact, this has a 1.8 VVC engine, 160 horsepower. The Rover version of this was called the Commerce, but they're very, very rare, these. The Commerce and Express, extremely, extremely rare. Another MG ZS here. I think, judging by that exhaust pipe, this is probably not a V6. I think this is just a K series. Yes, it is. It's a K series, so probably a 120 in this one. Another K series here. Lots and lots of K series action today. MG ZR. I've not seen one in this colour before. There we go. Monogram Lagoon 2834 built. And that's, I don't know what year that is. It's a pre-facelift. Another ZR here. This might just be a 105 actually, this one, which will be the 1.4, but I'm not sure. So 2004 to 5 plate on a 54 registration. Ooh, pre-project drive. Rover 75. Very nice. Just check the colour of the sills. I can't actually, I think this is a, yeah, it's got black cells. Actually, the camera picks it up better, so this would be a Cowley built car. Yeah, it's 2001. Probably a connoisseur, I imagine. Elements of beige leather in there, but not exactly a beige leather interior. We shall have to keep looking for more of those. In fact, we've got, this is the 75th anniversary edition. I can't remember what they were called. The 5 million edition. And yes, got a beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior view, especially on this this 5 millionth, which I think was made late 2003, early 2004 from memory. Another ZS here. You can actually have different wing options on the 180s. There was the more extrovert wing and there was a smaller one. I personally would have gone for a smaller one, but that's just me. Many people prefer the larger ones. Yeah, it is a 180. I've never seen this colour before. I don't actually know what this is. Let's see what it actually says. Yeah, it's called Celestial 14 of 26 built. One thing that's very useful, particularly with the MGs and the MG Rover areas, you can look up the information of your car as to exactly how rare it is and you know, how many were built. Oh, it's another 45 V6. We're in the right place, viewers. Monogram bittersweet, one out of 7. Northern Irish plate, so I don't know, but it'll be a 2004 or 2005, just like this one here. Ooh, Jamie MG ZR on Instagram. Very good. Pre-facelift ZR here, 2003. This one has got far larger wheels that probably would have come with the standard. But I think that's the same Starlight Silver that my car had actually. Another one of the same kind of era, 2003. This one's for sale as well. Mr. Bill from Fuel Power says this one could be yours. ZS here, I have to look at actually the engine to see what version this is. So it's probably a 120, I should think. Good to see I get things right for a change.
Yeah. 124.
Thank you very much. Another ZS here. This is a post facelift one. So it's. I think these are virtually the same colour. But just see on camera, yeah, they virtually are. So you can see the difference between the pre and post facelift ones here, and you can also see the sort of smaller rear spoiler you could get as opposed to the larger one here. Although this is on a post facelift, you've got both of them, which is really weird. 2004 to 5 MG. Hang on a second. There's something funny going on here, viewers. Is this a Rover 25 or a? Is that? No, it's a 25. But someone's put. I think they've put the VVC in this one. Yes, they have. There's a bit of the sleeper going on there, viewers. Another ZR. This is a very little registration on a 2006 plate. I like this colour. Very nice. Those wheels are non-standard, but you can put a lot of different types of wheels on these. You can put Honda wheels. I think you can even put Volkswagen wheels on these. Peugeot wheels, sometimes Vauxhall wheels. You can put loads of different wheels on these. So this row finishes a ZR 160 from 2005 with an enormous tailpipe. Right, viewers, let's see what else we can find on one of the other stands. Let's have a look at some 25s. These are all pre-facelift. I like the colour of this. We do like dark green, viewers. And someone's very kindly left an information sheet in here for me. Bridge, owner's first car, 1.4 from 2003. Ooh. What's that? It is a Morris Oxford. Very good. Let's have a look at that a little bit later. So yeah, 2003. This is also a 2003, but I think this is one of the ones where they put in things like the round Pectron remote as opposed to the Lucas remote, which is what I've got here. Pectron one is round. They actually put that in the year of all the facelift. So this has got some facelift bits on it, like the dials, get dead giveaway, gear lever, wheels, things like that. This is a very high spec one, leather interior and parking sensors. 3-door 25, like the one that I drove on No Budget Reviews a while ago. Again, I'm not sure what this colour is. You can see it actually that the gear lever and the dials are a little bit different. I wonder if we can actually. Yes, someone's left it open. There we go. So we can see the gear lever and the dials are completely different in this, which indicates it's probably got the R65 gearbox, not the Ford gearbox that red one there will have. They both look red on camera, but this is actually sort of orange. Strange. Ooh, Rover 75 Contemporary SE Turbo Automatic. Starlight Silver like my car. Registration June 2004. Just walk round here, here we go. We're almost coming to the end of part one. There's a lot more else to see, but we will have to finish because otherwise the parts just get too long. Someone else is a fan of Ian Seabrook's channel, like me. So this will be 2004 to 5 Rev 75 Tourer with very green colour scheme. Morris Minor's just arrived. Finally, let's finish on something really quite classic. This is a 1967 MG 1100. That's really rather nice, viewers. I do like that. It's all this sort of chroma things. There's actually a lot more of these ADO 16s in another stand, so we'll go and have a look at that now. But in the meantime, thank you ever so much indeed for watching part 1 of the Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around the 2020 Pride of Longbridge. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video and leave a comment below. I've actually also got a link if you can buy the merchandise that you would have seen right at the beginning of the video. And thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching.